Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Ultramarine rules reveals. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Datasheet previews for the new Marneus Calgar, Cato Sicarius, and Victrix Honor Guard. Alright, so we got a bunch of awesome new models coming out for the Ultramarines. Let's take a look at the new rules. A new dawn rises over Ultramar as Marneus Calgar, Cato Sicarius, and the new Victrix Honor Guard kits go up for pre-order tomorrow. Normally we'd wait to release the new rules until they were sitting on the shelves, but never mind, we want to see them now. First up is the big man himself, the chapter master of the Ultramarines. One of the only people to ever fight Abaddon the Spoiler one-on-one and not get horribly murdered. Marneus Calgar no longer comes with his personal pair of Victrix Honor Guard, but instead gains the Deep Strike rule and the ability to join Terminators and Assault Terminators in battle. Great news if you're picking up Battleforce Crux Terminatus box tomorrow. Alright, so we have Marneus Calgar in the armor of Antilochus. So movement 6, toughness 6, 2-up save, 4-up invulnerable save, 6 wounds, 6 leadership, and OC 1. He does have deep strike and leader, faction rule Oath of Moment, and then he has inspiring leader. This unit is eligible to shoot and declare charge in a turn in which it advanced or fell back. And then we have master tactician at the start of the command phase. If this model is your warlord and is on the battlefield, you gain 1 command point. Alright, so no actual changes to his overall rules. And then we have the Gauntlets of Ultramar shooting, 18-inch range, 4 shots, hitting on 2s, strength 4, -1 AP, 2 damage. And then melee profile, still twin-linked, 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 8, -3, 3 damage. So basically the exact same datasheet. I don't think anything here is different. The only difference here is he's not going to have the Honor Guard, and then that's not going to give him the Feel No Pain while they're alive. And then he's going to be attached to the following units: Aggressors, Assault Intercessors, Blade Guard Veterans, Company Heroes, Eradicators, Heavy Intercessors, Infernus Marines, Stern Guard Veteran, Tactical Squad, Terminator Assault Squad, Terminator Squad, and Victrix Honor Guard. So we got a couple more options now that he can join some Terminators, but overall same. Still going to want to start him on the table so you get the extra command point, but you do have the option to Deep Strike now. Do note though, this new version doesn't replace the former version in Gravis armor. You can take whichever one you like, just as long as they're not in the same army together. That would be weird. So that is really cool because they removed him from the online store. You can no longer get the Gravis version, but it looks like he is going to be staying in the range and you'll still have opportunity for use. So very cool. Definitely some welcome news for Marneus Calgar. The new incarnation of Cato Sicarius is a little different. The headline change is to a signature Talisarian Tempest Blade, which can now select one of 3 combat styles to tackle hard targets, hordes of lesser foes, or single out enemy champions, reflecting his unmatched skill as a duelist. So move 6, toughness 4, 2-up save, 4-up invulnerable save, 5 wounds, leadership 6, OC 1. Abilities, we have Core Leader, Faction Oath of Moment. Then we have Knight Champion of Macrog. Once per turn, when an enemy unit ends a normal, advance, or fallback move within 9 inches of this model's unit, this unit is not within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units. It can make a normal move of 6. And then Honor or Death, you can target this unit with the Heroic Intervention strat for 0 CP, even if you already targeted a different unit this phase. So still some nice abilities. And then we have the Artisan Plasma Pistol, shooting attack, 12-inch range, 1 shot, hitting on 2, strength 8, -3, 2 damage. And then we have the Talisarian Tempest Blade. So we have 3 different profiles. So we have the Strike, which is devastating wounds, 4 attacks, hitting on 2s at strength 6, -3, 3 damage. Then we have the Sweep, which is sustained hits 1, 9 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, -2, 1 damage. And then we have the Coup de Grace, which is precision, 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, -2, 2 damage. So nice little optionality for the Talisarian Tempest Blade. And then for his leader ability, he can be attached to the Victrix Honor Guard. You can attach this model to the above unit, even if Marneus Calgar unit has already been attached to it. If that bodyguard unit is destroyed, the leaders attached to it become separate units with their original starting strength. So pretty cool. He can only join the Honor Guard now, so that is kind of restrictive. But you can attach him to Honor Guard with Calgar, which is pretty cool. Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products, including miniatures, terrain, paint, tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you. And then last but not least, we have the Victrix Honor Guard. Speaking of the Victrix Honor Guard, they are a tough nut to crack with 4 wounds apiece, and the Ultramarines Honor Guard ability that makes them harder to wound when joined by Calgar or a captain. If that doesn't make them a tricky enough proposition to shoot already, they can also make a surge move towards the nearest foe when one of their comrades is struck down. Terrifying for the poor souls who have to eat their incoming charge. So Victrix Honor Guard, move 6, toughness 4, 2-up save, 4 wounds, leadership 6, OC 2. So nice wounds and OC on the Victrix Honor Guard. And then we have faction ability Oath of Moment, Ultramarines Honor Guard. While a captain or chapter master is attached to this unit, each time an attack targets that unit, subtract 1 from the wound roll. So -1 to be wounded if there is a captain or chapter master attached. No caveat for strength, combat, anything like that, just all the time. So very good. And then Glory of Ultimar, if your opponent's shooting phase, each time an enemy unit is shot, if any models from this unit were destroyed as a result of those attacks, this unit can make a surge move. To do so, roll a d6. Models in this unit move a number of inches up to the result, but this unit must end their move as close as possible to the closest enemy, excluding aircraft. When doing so, if those models can be moved into engagement range of the enemy unit, this unit cannot make a surge move while it is battle shocked or within engagement range of 1 or more enemy units and can only make 1 surge move per phase. So you can basically surge move into combat. And then they have mastercrafted bolt carbines, 24-inch range, 2 shots, hitting on 2s, strength 4, -1, 2 damage. And then melee weapons, they have the Blades of Honor, precision and twin linked, 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, -2, 2 damage. Or mastercrafted power weapon, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 5, -2, 2 damage. And then the Banner of Macragge, once per battle at the start of the fight phase, the bearer can use this ability. If it does until the end of the phase, add 1 to the strength and attacks characteristic of melee weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit. So +1 strength and attack. So that's going to put them at 7 or 6 attacks and strength 6. So nice against 3 toughness or 5 toughness opponents. The extra attack would be nice on Calgar or the other captain that's attached, but the strength probably not going to make much of a difference. And then the unit composition, 0 to 1 Chapter Ancients, 0 to 1 Chapter Champions, and then 1 to 6 Honor Guard. The Chapter Ancient is equipped with the Mastercrafted Power Weapon and the Banner of Macragge. The Chapter Champion is equipped with the Blades of Honor. And then each Victrix Honor Guard is equipped with 1 Mastercrafted Bolt Carbine, 1 Mastercrafted Power Weapon. And then attached unit, if a captain or chapter master from your army can be attached to a company heroes unit, it can be attached to this unit instead. So pretty nice data sheet right here, definitely has some play. Basically a more powerful company champion units, specific to the Ultramarines. Definitely going to see these bad boys on the table, points dependent. Victrix Honor Guard can be deployed in squads of either 3 or 6. And it's worth noting that the Chapter Champion and Chapter Ancient have the Epic Hero keyword, so only one of your units can be upgraded with them. You'll definitely want to bring them along though, as the Champion is a deadly assassin with precision and twin linked on his Blades of Honor, while the Banner gives the whole unit a close combat attacks powerful once per game boost to crack the toughest nuts. And also they're just really cool miniatures. Full rules downloads for Marneus, Calgar, Cato Sicarius, and the Victrix Honor Guard along with their points will be available in the next Warhammer 40,000 downloads drop, which will be just after the World Champions of Warhammer, taking place from the 6th to the 9th of November. They'll also be added to the Warhammer 40,000 app after that time, alongside a minor rules update to the Captain with Jump Pack that makes their Chainsword and Storm Shield op-in match play legal. So pretty cool, definitely some nice data sheets right here, looking forward to the points. Is a little bit of a delay until we're actually going to get them legal, but the models will be coming up for pre-order this Saturday, and I will definitely be picking them up. So let me know down in the comments if you're looking forward to adding in the new Calgar, Cato Sicarius, or the Victrix Honor Guard to your Ultramarines army, or if it's finally time to pull the trigger and you're going to start an Ultramarines army because these models are so awesome. Definitely like to hear back from you guys, and as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and it is definitely a good time to be an Ultramarine player, and I'm out of here.